Hi, this is AliShanMao and this is my first review out there sitting comfortably in my new workshop. At the moment you see a comfortable sofa in the back, but very soon this will be removed and this place will be filled with lots of RC products and RC stuff. Later I'll give you a complete tour of my new workshop once it's completely ready. Here it is sitting at my right side, aluminum box, and it arrived today. I was waiting for the other one which did not arrive. So let's talk about this one first. This is the new LotusRC T700 that we have been talking about, and there is a whole thread going on about the new LotusRC multi-rotors like T700 and T1000. T1000 and it's on its way to my house. Here it is, the LotusRC T700. Let's do the unboxing and we'll talk about it and take a good look inside. So LotusRC has been very kind and have sent me lots of propellers, and they promised that this time the propellers are really balanced. I'll put it to test and see if they're really balanced. If they're not balanced, I have a balancer, I'll balance it. So yeah, I'm rich. Lots of propellers. Let's put them here. Landing gear assembly. And boy, this is heavy. Oh goodness. Check it out. This is the dual axis camera gimbal. Very nice and soft servos. Especially designed for LotusRC new multi-rotors. Let me bring it closer here so you can take a look. Look at the thickness of this metal here. I mean, and the servos are heavy. This alone is a very heavy gimbal, I would say, and as heavy as one of my 4S possibly. So this actually is, how to say, I will have to talk to LotusRC. This actually adds more weight to the multi-rotor. Now, I'm not sure how much payload the Hexa T700 can carry after I put on the 2 batteries that I plan to do, but this camera gimbal for sure is going to add weight alone on this one. So notice that. But apart from this, look at the carbon fiber construction and vibration damping here. 4 screws, easy fit, easy take off, and nice and good, rigid and tough. Looks very good quality servos. So thank you very much, LotusRC. This looks a great gimbal. Let's see how it will work, apart from its weight that it adds. Then we have a circular mount coming out, which is for sure the mount for camera gimbal. So I'm going to put it aside and see how this will work out later. And finally, well, not finally, there is one more for the landing skid assembly. And finally the big squid. That's what I call it. The squid. Alright, this is similarly T580P Plus, had the same mechanism. All you need to do is press button and click, 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 and click. Your new Hexa is ready. Alright, now that the Hexa is here, all you need to do is use these supplied pieces to put it under here, and the circular pieces and the camera mount, and you're good to go. I'm going to put it here so you can have it in the look. Now the thing is that this T700 I'm going to fly with the LotusRC flight controller, which is already installed, and I have my screwdriver in my hand so I can actually take pictures of inside and see what is the difference between this flight controller and the flight controller used in T580P Plus. Unfortunately, I didn't bring my T580P Plus tonight, otherwise I would just do a comparison right here very fast. But hey, we will take a look at it. Now, having a Hexa, I have personally flown T580P Plus and it carried almost 1 kg payload and flew for 15 minutes. With 2 3S batteries, 5000 mAh. That's 10,000 mAh juice I was getting. Now if I give this Hexa the same juice, and it will definitely make it heavy, but imagine the payload it can carry with this heavy camera gimbal, and we will have to see how long I can actually fly it. What's the flight time on this one? And basically the real thing that I'm actually interested in seeing is how stable and how good the flight controller is inside this dome and how good it controls the Hexa rotor, because this is the first time for LotusRC to have the Hexa flight controller, and I need to see how good their Hexa controller is compared to their quad controller. Alright, so let me take it, let me take the dome off and we can see what's inside. Hold up. While I'm taking the dome off, I can say the construction looks very good. The arms are very tough and rigid, carbon fiber arms. Motors are mounted really nice. These are possibly 390, no sorry, LotusRC mostly using 430 kV motors, which is actually good. They are slow rotating motors and bigger propellers on it. So good payload capacity and longer flight times. That's what we are looking at with these motors and this configuration. Now, talking about the ESCs, yes, flip of death has been a very famous issue for LotusRC T700 Plus and other quadcopters. And finally, LotusRC did a lot of work on it and says that there is no more flip of death left on T700 Plus. They sent me a T700 Plus with the newest ESC and everything. I flew it for many days with lots of payload. I even mounted or firmly secured it on the ground and used full throttle on the propellers. None of the ESCs burned and there was no flip of death for many days flights. So yes, I would say T700 Plus has no flip of death left. Ta-da! Here we are inside. I'll give you a closer look. First thing that you see is a flight controller sitting here on top of a very nice vibration damping. That is dual vibration damping, okay? I'll give you a closer look later. And then we have 1, 2, 3 boards sitting here. That means 3 ESCs. Now these are the newest ESCs that LotusRC is using on T700 Plus as well, and there was no flip of death. Honestly, no flip of death. I tested it, T700 Plus. There was no flip of death. Now, I have to test this one with this heavy camera gimbal, a lot of payload that I have gotten ready, and see how it will behave. Let me give you a closer look, and then later we will fix it up. We'll give it a flight as soon as weather clears up. So after this, when I stop talking, you will see some pictures of this inside. Enjoy, and I'll keep you posted.